Hello friends, welcome back to another video on this weekly Angel Coffee Break. Bienvenidos a todos otra vez a otra semana de la Merienda con los ángeles, tomando nuestro café y nuestros ángeles. Aquí tengo mi café y me da mucho placer de poder estar aquí. Gives me a lot of pleasure to be able to be here with you. And so I have a few messages for us. And the first card, I wanted to go ahead and show you. Some of these cards we've actually had before. So it just means that we need to revisit for some of us. It could be that maybe some of us need to just hear it again. For some of us, maybe it's, oh yeah, okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. For several of us, it could be where this is the first time maybe that you're hearing this message. So the first card that we get is from Archangel Uriel, and he's telling us, pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So for several of us, it's giving us the element of the importance. This is a time, this is an element for you to go within and to really feel your thoughts and your ideas. And you're actually going in the right direction. So if you were questioning and trying, you are. Keep going. But for the rest of us, is keep going. Giving us that support. La tarjetita que nos tocó para esta semana. Hay varias que nos ha tocado que ya lo hemos escuchado, pero a la misma vez lo que puede suceder es que hay unos de nosotros que tenemos que volver a oírlo para poder entenderlo. Uno. Dos, puedes haber la posibilidad donde lo necesitamos escuchar para saber que estamos, okay, sí, estoy yendo en la dirección correcta. Y otros que probablemente es la primera vez que lo estás escuchando. Entonces, para llevar a cabo. Este es del Arcángel Uriel. Nos está diciendo, pon atención a tus pensamientos, a tus ideas que se te están viniendo, porque son contestaciones a rezos o algo donde tú has pedido para que tú sepas que estás en la manera correcta, estás yendo en el rumbo correcto. Ahí está. Miren qué bonito. Ahí vamos. Ahí está la luz. Estamos yendo hacia la dirección. So there's the light. So it's the light at the end of the tunnel, so forth, as for some of us, as we might state. Another card that I have here is a card from Gabriel. This one we've had before, and this one's on leadership. So within leadership, it's time for you to assume your leadership power and passion, and lovingly guide others. So we've had this card in the past again, and so sometimes for some of us, we don't even know that we're leading, but we are. And people are watching. And, there's family members, there's loved ones, there's co-workers that we don't even know that we're affecting their lives, but we are. And we're taking that role in being a leader. Or if you're chosen to be a leader, don't be afraid of it. Go for it. And to follow through. And know that it's a beautiful power. It's a beautiful position to be in. And sometimes we're in it more than we expect. And what I love is when you least expect it and kind of, you're watching, and then all of a sudden as that person, as you're they're leading and you're watching, you'll go up and, I loved how you did that. That meant so much to me. And it's kind of like, oh, really? What? You were watching me? You were... Entonces la tarjetita nos toca del Arcángel Gabriel, que nos está diciendo que este es un tiempo de asumir para ser líder, tu poder para poder ser el líder en esa posición. Y no nada más eso, sino guiar a otros con mucho amor. So, being able to do it with loving compassion. Oh, the other element I wanted to touch. So, entonces poder guiar, a veces ni sabemos que estamos guiando y la gente nos dice, ay, gracias de haber ayudadome, empujarme, hasta uno se queda, oh, yo ni sabía, ¿no? Es haciéndolo con esa habilidad de dar ese amor sin saber, o cuando te empujan y te dicen, no, es que queremos que seas líder en esto. Y tomarlo y decir, ¿sabes qué? Ok, lo acepto. Y como lo acepto, lo voy a tratar de hacer. Y tomarlo en pasos, ¿no? Poco a poco y llevas a cabo. So the interesting part of being a leader is that at the same time as you're learning and teaching, so that's what the role that we all do, you're going to be doing it. Sorry guys, it's been a heavy week. So sorry. It's been a week where it's been really, really interesting because I'm at the end of a quarter to begin another quarter, and so it's just that stage. And but I really wanted to do this, and I wanted to get this video out. Quería decir perdón que estaba yo bostezando, ha sido una semana un poco pesada. Estaba terminando un quarter de escuela para comenzar uno nuevo y tomándolo poco a poco. So kind of like what I was saying, little by little, and taking it and leading it. And then all of a sudden, you'll notice that as you're leading, all of a sudden you're kind of, oh, and little by little, and then, oh. And so, at the same time that we're being a leader, at the same time we're being a student. So teaching and learning go hand in hand. It's constant. Okay. Another card that we have here it's a beautiful card. I really like this card. This is a card that has a young lady, and she's attending to her flowers, making sure that they're fine, making sure that they're okay. Not only that, she's watering her plants, making sure that others do not come in. And so the card tells us, seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. So within it, a lot of us, we need to start thinking of a long-term plan or resting at the same time. And sometimes we tend to forget that. We're like in the current moment and we're just going. And we're not looking at the end result. And sometimes you need to do that. You need to see the end result. But doing it in a, patient way, not only that, but doing it at the same time, not even knowing that what you're planting will blossom. Entonces la tarjetita que tenemos aquí es de una muchacha que está atendiendo a sus flores. Y hay agua, hay la naturaleza, el cuidado. Y no nomás eso, sino haciendo el tiempo. A veces creemos que ponemos las semillas y nada crece, cuando en realidad sí está creciendo. La cosa es que a veces necesitamos el tiempo. Entonces la tarjeta nos dice plantar semillas, tomando el tiempo de cuidarlo, que trae un fruto a tu casa. La necesidad de tener paciencia, cuidarte y planificar un futuro. Y ni hay necesidad de preocuparte. So really the card is telling us, if you're worrying right now, don't. It's going to be solved. Si estás pasando ahorita por una preocupación muy, muy grave, no te preocupes, va a salir adelante. Para el que necesitaba ese mensaje, for the one that needed that message. It's coming through. Because those seeds are blossoming. So esas semillas están creciendo. The last card that I have here is really telling us, that there's an ocean, there's a woman sitting in a throne, and she's looking out into the sea. So I see it within the element for us to go inward, to really, when we do that, to do it in a loving, compassionate way for us. Sometimes the unconscious will come in when we tend to, right, take our time and to be able to look within the emotion, but at the same time to trust your intuition. Not only that, but to follow your heart. And you're going to see why. So I have her here. There she is. She's sitting there. She's looking out into the distance. There's the box, angel box, right there. There's a little cherubim right there. And so within the sea tends to be emotional. And, right? But she's looking out at a distance. So she's really holding on to her home, to her hearth, making sure. And she's doing it in a very calming manner, right? Several of us will go ahead and go to the beach and listen to the waves, to the ocean, and that really helps to calm us. So, esta es una muchacha que está sentada en su trono y está agarrando la copa. No nomás eso, sino lo que les estaba diciendo. Aquí está la cajita del ángel, aquí está un cherubín. Y no nomás eso, sino está ella viendo hacia la distancia de una manera relajada. Ella sabe que lo tiene detenido en su mano. Está rezando, meditando. Right? It's like she's meditating and resting. So the card tells us loving, compassionate, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. Eso nos está diciendo la tarjetita. Teniendo esa emoción del amor, compasión, de sacrificar, de saber cómo sacrificar, habilidades psíquicas. Pero hay un problema, y el problema es que a veces se nos olvida cuidarnos. It's important to take care of yourself. Y tener ese amor para la familia, para las amistades. Y más importante, alguien necesita escuchar esto, es sigue tu corazón. Te está guiando en la manera correcta. So as it states in the end, follow your heart. And I think it especially falls, when I saw this, I was like, whoa, because it falls into the week. What's Sunday? Happy Valentine's Day. So I send you a little heart. There's a little heart. Your way. So sending you lots of love for that day. Y al final lo que nos está diciendo es seguir nuestro corazón. ¿Y qué más? ¿Qué más importante, no? Estamos en una semana, especialmente para el domingo, San Valentín. So les mando mucho amor y nos cuidemos. And for us to be to go and take care of ourselves. So finally, I wanted to go ahead and leave you with a little info, little tidbit, and it's going to be on the prayer pose. Prayer pose, what is it? Well, a lot of us will go in, and when we go into prayer, we'll put our hands together this way, and we'll go ahead and we'll begin to pray. when we do this, what we're trying to do is we're trying to tune in. So there's a technology in our system already. And not only that, but when we do this, we're lifting through the chest. We're picking up the arms. We're picking up with the chest, the shoulders, to pick up the heart. That's what we're doing. We're trying to lift the heart. Not only that, it's because we're trying to tune in. So we're trying to bring it in. Ustedes están viendo que lo que estoy tratando de hacer es un pose que llamamos el pose del rezo. Y muchos lo que hacemos es juntamos las manos juntas y comenzamos a rezar. Realmente lo que estamos haciendo es una tecnología para entrar hacia nosotros, adentro, profundo. Y cuando tú te tonificas a pensar en una sola cosa, lo que estás haciendo es estás trayendo tu cerebro derecho con tu cerebro izquierdo. El derecho, las emociones. El lado izquierdo es lo que es el análisis, ¿verdad? Matemáticas, ciencias. So within of us putting our hands and drawing them together, what we're actually doing is we're bringing together the right brain and the left brain together. And we're trying to bring in the male and the female. Not only that, this is a pose that naturalizes positive and negative life force and the energy within us. So having a neutral mind is an infinite way for us to flow through the body and mind vehicle. Entonces nos ayuda a poder juntar las manos, ¿verdad? A tener lo masculino con lo femenino. Y nos naturaliza lo positivo, lo negativo de la fuerza en nuestras vidas, adentro de nuestro propio cuerpo, y no nomás eso, sino es el vehículo cuando podemos tener una mente neutral. So I think the most important element is as we go ahead and we do the prayer pose, it lifts, it brings us up, but it also naturalizes the positive and the negative. And not only that, but what it does, it brings in and balances the body and it balances the mind. So nos ayuda a poder relajar y poder balancear nuestro sistema. So it gives me great, great pleasure to have been here, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of kisses, and I'm wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Mandándoles muchos abrazos, mucho cariño, y no nomás eso, que tengan un fabuloso San Valentín. Ciao. Bye, everybody.